Greetings, Earthlings. This is the Patzer, and this is the Chess.com puzzle for June 4th, 2019. It's an endgame, and to be clear, it is white to go first. And this is a puzzle I got. I didn't have any trouble solving this. However, it is one of those uniquely infuriating Chess.com puzzles where solving the solution doesn't necessarily get you to over the edge where you know you can win, and it's doubly infuriating in this case. Well, for reasons I'll show you. Did I mention I got this puzzle? I don't know if I did. Anyway, I did get it. This is the first move. This is White's first move. Black pushes over the king. Excuse me. And here you can see that if White takes the pawn, Black is facing a stark situation here. You know, what does the Black Rook do? Well, the Black Rook does that, and not surprisingly, White then promotes the pawn to a queen. Now that's the solution. That's the solution to the puzzle. Promote the pawn, and you have solved the puzzle. And when you look at this position, you think, oh, well, you know, White has got it all over Black. And once again, as the Patzer, I tried playing the Stockfish engine after promoting the pawn, and Stockfish agrees with Chess.com entirely. The Black Rook takes the White Rook. The pawn is promoted. That's how it works out. But I tried a couple times, and I could not beat Black. I could not get rid of the damned rook. So let's take a look at how the Stockfish engine playing itself in this situation does, because, you know, obviously it doesn't have any trouble handling this problem. And one of the things that I discovered is that and here we can see it in very early going. Let me move back one. Okay, so here's White protecting the pawn. You know, obviously doesn't want Black to snap it up. And next it goes down here, and I thought, well, wait a minute, it's no longer protecting the pawn. But of course, what it's doing in a very devious way is it's telling Black, okay, take the pawn. I want you to take the pawn. Because if Black takes the pawn like that, then boop, check, and you know, the Black Rook is toast, and then things become much easier for White with that rook out of the way. And I'm here to tell you, I had a hell of a time figuring out how to defeat Black. You know, I moved around a lot. You know, you got the queen, so it's no problem, you know, keeping the Black king perpetually in check. But finishing off the rook, well, so anyway, let's go back. Let's go back to the Stockfish engine and just take a look at, because it's involved. And, you know, finally, it's just necessary to allow Black to take that original queen, just so it can promote the other pawn and get its last pawn, its only pawn, and mate Black. So, whew, man, that was exhausting. Anyway, cool puzzle. It's one you can solve if you're a patzer like me, and it's also one that will really challenge you after you solve it to just go ahead and mate Black. It ain't easy. Take it from a patzer. Anyway, as the patzer, once again, get out from behind the 8 ball, and I'll speak to you soon.